I think it's time we discuss Fort Obsidian. Actually, an opportunity. An opportunity that happens to be connected to another problem. The Vultures are planning an assault on Camp Igloo. They're gathering material and forces at their stronghold, Fort Obsidian. I've got intel that their leader, Igna, is supposed to be personally rallying the forces there. If you can catch him inside Fort Obsidian, you'd be cutting off the head of the whole Vulture movement. I'll mark the location on your map. Oh, and I know this is a dangerous task, so I'll make sure the reward is worth it.
Over a dozen deviations. Huh.
Hello there. You've come to join our movement, haven't you? Oh, the Great Ones have blessed me with a special sense, you see. Right away, I could feel you were ready to serve the cause. Wonderful. But if you want to join us, you'll need to answer a few questions, just to make sure you have a proper understanding of the new way. I'll ask you this first. How should we view Starfall? Just so. I'm glad to see you grasp that which so many have failed to understand. Now, what is a vulture's first priority when it comes to non-believers? Yes, that's right. I see you've learned well. I have one final question for you. What have the Great Ones called upon mankind to do? You're on the right path, but you're not quite there yet. Come speak to me after you've learned more of the new way. Hello there. You've come. Oh, the Great One. Wonderful. I'll ask you just so. Now, yes, that's right. I have. Indeed. I'm glad you understand humanity's rightful place. I knew you were a true believer all along. I'm never wrong about these things. I'll mark the entrance for you. Welcome to Fort Obsidian, my friend. This vulture fortress is huge. I'm not sure where Igna might be. these are just common dormitories. We need to find out where the leaders would stay. Looks like they're cooking for a crowd here. Let's keep looking. Hey, what about that platform at the top of the fortress? Looks like it might lead somewhere. We should head up and check it out.
The column sent you to kill Igna, didn't they? Well, you're out of luck. By the grace of the Great Ones, our leader has already departed. So, why don't you go ahead, run on back to the column, and tell them you came here for nothing. Soon enough, I will be leading a force to crush them!
Looks like that Vulture commander was telling the truth. Igna isn't here, although I do feel a fluctuation in stardust here. Maybe try using space-time to see what we can find.
Our plans are progressing well. Soon the cleansing shall begin, and our friends have helped us deal well with the column in Ember Strand. Now, can I count on you to secure Onyx Tundra for the movement?
You have my word. We'll crush the column camp and claim the entire region.
If the Vultures are planning an assault, how about we try to scuttle their plans?
Did you hear that?
There. That should be enough to do the trick. Now that you've placed enough explosives, let's get out of here. Once we're a safe distance away, you can blow it all to hell.
You're back from Fort Obsidian. Did you find Igna there? Damn. I knew I shouldn't have gotten my hopes up. What about that assault they're planning? Did you learn anything useful about that? Really? Amazing! That should put a stop to their offensive! Thank you. Although Igna wasn't there, at least you've eased the pressure on Camp Igloo. We should be safe for now. I'm glad you came to Onyx Tundra, Mr. Mayfly. Oh, right, I also have your reward. Rosetta? Oh, you mean those guys in black uniforms? Yeah, I know them, and I hate them. They've made their way north and are starting to befriend the vultures. Really, as if things weren't hard enough already. Well, for starters, Rosetta has no love for us. And obviously, the feeling is mutual. The column is fiercely independent, and we assert control over our own territory. That alone makes us a natural rival in their eyes. Same could be said for the vultures, of course. Rosetta isn't fully established here, so they're willing to work with the vultures and help them with their tech. Maybe once we're dealt with, Rosetta thinks they can just turn on the vultures and be done with both of us? I don't know. Your help. There's a Rosetta containment facility not too far away. I don't expect you to destroy that place, but can you infiltrate it to find out what Rosetta and the vultures are up to? And while you're at it, disrupt and weaken their operational capabilities. By that, I mean kill as many of the assholes as you can while finding the critical information we're after.
There it is. Rosetta's Taiga Containment Center. I wonder what we're gonna find in there. Aside from a lot of pissed off Rosetta troops. Oh, we found a vulture in here. I have to say, that certainly seems to confirm Wendy's suspicions. If Rosetta and the vultures are indeed working alongside one another, the question we need to answer is, how is Rosetta helping them? This room's locked. The information we're after could be in there. I suggest we locate a senior Rosetta officer and liberate them of their keycard. Hopefully that'll allow us to gain access. Check it out. I think we found the jackpot. Definitely. They've got comprehensive design specs, energy output calculations, temperature gradients. Looks like it's for some sort of reactor they're building. An engine of some kind. If I'm not mistaken, they're examining how the environment and crops are affected by extreme heat and cold. Seems to be all about climate manipulation and its effects. This would explain the super reactor. It releases huge amounts of energy affecting the environment and living things. If it's used as a weapon, let's photograph what we found and hopefully Wendy can shed some light on what it all means. They have the column's leadership mapped out from top to bottom. Some guy named Roland. We haven't had the pleasure yet, but he must be the column's leader. There's also a woman named Denise Cooper, who's the second in command, but it says whereabouts unknown. Then Company Commander Maisley Torres. And a few more names. Brody, Veronica, Axel. There's Wendy. The note says basically harmless. We should probably grab a photo of this board as well, then get the hell out of here.
Huh. Transfer of ignium energy? Temperature gradient problem. So it seems this project is related to ignium? These climate-altering machines the vultures have been deploying, ruining our crops and making it almost impossible to live in this place. It all makes sense now. Our fears have proven true. And yet, the plans for this reactor seem even more advanced than what we've witnessed up to this point. They're up to something. Something bigger and even more deadly. What's that? This picture is an organization chart. Roland, Denise, Maisley, all our core members are on here. They want to wipe us out, either by destroying our land or coming for us individually. And what is that? Why does it say I'm basically harmless? How can Rosetta be so arrogant? Thank you. The consequences would have been dire without your help. Now, I think it's time we talk about Fort Obsidian.